people are, and it's gaining a lot of popularity. But yeah, it's always you get a lot of different reactions. You get a lot of different reactions as a hypnotist.
Yeah, some people might be fearful because they think, oh, you're going to hypnotize me, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute because I do have some questions I want to ask you.
Right. Sure.
But first of all, I know you want to promote a show coming up.
Right, yeah, up at the Jackson Elks Lodge, November 2nd. It's our second show up there, and the first one was real successful and a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And so we decided to do it again.
Yes.
And it's November 2nd, and there's going to be a little spaghetti dinner. Well, spaghetti, French bread, salad, at 6 o'clock. And turns out it's very affordable.
Good.
And then so spaghetti and dinner show for $15. Bargain.
Can't beat that.
And then show only is $10.
Okay.
If you have dinner at home or whatever.
Yeah.
And we do have a special guest. I do have a little stand-up comedian, I have a stand-up comedian coming in earlier, so we didn't have time to put that on the advertisement, but you get dinner, show, and get to laugh for a couple hours.
Is it family friendly?
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, 9 to 90.
Okay,
I mean,
great.
it's totally G-rated.
Good.
We're not out to embarrass anyone. We're not out to humiliate anyone.
Yeah.
We're just really going to have fun.
Yeah, and what's the show called, your show?
It's Jonathan.
All right.
Actually, it does have a theme this time. They do have themes. It's Sleep With Me and I'll Make You a Star.
Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Well,
Hollywood
the
there,
connotation, You're right.
Yeah.
Remember, it's 1940s, the kind of connotation. And it has a lot to do with the hypnotic command to sleep.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time at fairs and state fairs, county fairs, and the hypnotist will go, okay, everybody close your eyes and sleep. And so that's the connotation. It's not.
Don't play on words.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have some questions for you.
Good.
And I've always been curious about this. So can everyone be hypnotized? Or can
anyone and everyone can be hypnotized, yes. There's only one requirement, is that you consent to the process.
Right, okay.
Basically it. You cannot be hypnotized against your will. So someone cannot walk up to you and just because I'm a hypnotist go, oh, don't look at his eyes. I'm afraid he might hypnotize me.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be hypnotized, you will not be hypnotized.
Yeah, so you have to be open. That's the prerequisite.
Right, as long as you have a consent to the process, it can happen, like as Richard said, just like that, or it can take a little while. Some people are different.
Okay.
Everybody reacts differently because everybody's different. So some people may go deeper, quicker, faster, and some people may take a little while. Analytical people will go, what's he saying?
Analyzing the process,
right,
yeah.
What does that mean?
That would be me.
What does all that mean? Well, and that's okay, but once you understand, once you're comfortable with the process, you can just drift right off.
Now, what drew you into this?
What drew me into it, in all truthfulness, the 2008 financial debacle. I've been a self-employed guy all my life. I've had several businesses here in the county, a bottled water company, a janitorial carpet cleaning business. I had temporary relief comfort stations, porta potties.
Okay.
Had a hot dog cart, and I play music.
Okay.
And so I've always, found a way.
Right.
Well, in 2008, everything went kind of south.
Yes.
Kind of went in the toilet, per se. And so I really was kind of challenged to, stay in business. I have to still make a living like everybody else. And I had to figure out, well, what can I do that doesn't require a building, doesn't require employees, doesn't require licenses and fees and permits and registrations and on and on and on and on. And so I happened to be in Southern California, and someone says, well, why don't you go see a hypnotist and, just kind of de-stress? Because I was kind of stressed.
Yeah.
Idea. Kind of left field, out of the box thing. Why not? And I went to a hypnotist, and like everybody else, not knowing a thing, and had my own connotations about hypnosis. Bela Lugosi thing.
Yeah, exactly. The stopwatch.
Swinging the watch, look into my eyes. That was, like everybody else. And it's not that at all. And as luck would have it, I happened to find this hypnotist in Newport Beach. And of all places, can you imagine? So anyway, after the first session, I came out of the first session, and it was just really insightful.
Yeah.
Really,
Cool.
really relaxing. Really, really not good. I mean, you feel great.
Yeah.
It's a feeling.
Of
It's
peace,
hard.
maybe.
It's hard to describe.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like sleeping. It's that moment right before you go to sleep.
That peacefulness.
So anyway, came out of the session, and I thought to myself, I can do this. I can do this. So it just kind of manifested
It's
from
evolved,
there.
yeah.
Turned out that the hypnotist that I worked with was one of the best in the country, just by fluke.
Yeah.
And so then I kind of thought, well, this is meant to be.
He's meant to be, yeah.
And he's really still one of my mentors, and he's one of the best hypnotists in the medical and dental aspect.
Yeah, because hypnosis can be used for therapy, for, like you said, smoking cessation, for
Smoking,
performance enhancement.
weight loss, performance enhancement,
Golf.
achievement.
You said golf earlier.
Golf. I've got a pretty cool little program for putting.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I entered a little putting contest a couple of months ago down here at Castle Oaks, and I won.
Yeah.
And I'm
You
not.
have a little advantage there, huh?
Well, no, but I was concentrating.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure,
Can you hypnotize yourself?
Sure.
Oh, wow, okay.
You do all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, gee, this dress makes my butt look fat, kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, gee, I'll never get that raise.
Yeah,
You know,
negative thoughts.
These are thoughts, and as human beings, we tend to be a little bit more negative
Yes.
than necessary.
Yeah.
And it's just natural. And so, yes, you can hypnotize yourself into I'll never lose weight, I can't quit smoking,
Yeah.
I'll never get that job. So, yeah. And the opposite of that is you can hypnotize yourself to I can do that. I
Yes.
can quit smoking.
Yeah.
I can quit. I can go to sleep.
Yes.
All I got to do is quiet my mind.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
there's ways to do that.
Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so one more time the date. You have like
November
20
2nd.
seconds.
November 2nd
Elks
at the
Lodge.
Elks Lodge. And, it's this part of the show is just about having a good time.
Yeah,
Just about a
sounds like
couple
it's
of
going to be a
yucks.
great time.
Right,
Excellent.
right.
Good. Well,
Thank
thanks
you.
for being on, Jonathan. Good
Thank
to have
Heather.
you.
Good to meet you.
And we're going to head over to Richard Forster.